Welcome to everyone watching this over on YouTube, and well, I guess welcoming everyone coming over on Twitch is a little bit early since there's no one here yet. I've decided that I would like to check out this small game based off of the idol group Hololive. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of them. Actually, I'm sure pretty much everyone who engages with VTubers has heard of them in one way or another. When it comes to VTubers, pretty much, well, it's Hololive and Kizuna Ai. Those two are probably the things you hear about the most when talking about VTubers. And I have to say that it has intrigued me. Now, this is a pre-alpha version, but I'm very curious as to what this might become, and I definitely want to check it out if it gets developed further as well. But right now we are just checking out a pre-alpha. So I do hope you don't have your expectations too high, but sadly I already have my expectations far too high up. So that's why I'm telling you to keep them a little bit lower. Alright, let's start and see what this pre-alpha is all about. I am definitely curious. Now, should I read the text? Probably, especially since I'm probably covering it up again partially. But I am gonna say this time I'm definitely not doing voices, because I can't do the voices of Hololive members. I can't. Alright, thick grass rustles as a cool breeze blows through a mysterious forest. A lone figure stirs in her sleep as the wind gently brushes her face. Groggy, she awakens. She blinks, trying to focus her eyes. Who is it? It's Noel! Alright, as I've said, I'm not going to voice these because, well, it would be horrible. The female light stands up. Surrounding her is an unknown land. She has never been here before. But I have to admit, I already like the art style. I already like it. Noel's head throbs in pain as she tries to remember how she got here. Suddenly she hears a disturbance among the foliage nearby. Something's approaching. Instinctly, I think they mean instinctively, Noel grabs her mace and shield, readying herself. Flash of green appears and lunges towards her. Alright, first battle. Oh, and we're starting to hear a little bit of the soundtrack. Let me just up it a little bit for you guys. Hang on. There we go. Just maybe a little bit more. Alright, I think that's fair. Noel manages to deflect its attack. She turns to look at her attacker. No time to ponder her situation. Noel has been thrusted into battle. Alright, I'm very curious about the combat mechanics here. Alright. Combat is turn-based. On your character's turn, click on skill icon and click on target. Some skills can only target certain characters standing in specific positions indicated by the circles on the bottom right. Okay. Alright. I have to say, I like turn-based strategy, so there's an enemy dealing a lot of damage. Buffs defense. But since I don't have allies, I don't think I'm going for buffs right now. Shield strike. Applies fatigue. Interesting. And healing. Alright, so I'm really just going for an all-out attack right now. So I can now attack either one. Let's attack the same when it comes to stats, so let's get that one. Yeah. And there we go. Now I should be able to take out the one in front. That shouldn't be a problem now. Yes. Alright, that leaves one more. I'm at least gonna try out Shield Strike just to see what it's like. Next turn, so I can move before it attacks. But I don't deal enough damage. That's disappointing. Well, since it's the first fight, the game is probably gonna be generous. Should I just try out some more stuff? Let's try out some more stuff. Let's buff our defense, just to see what it's like. This should reduce our damage a little bit. Not too much. And just so we have tried out every single move. Alright, now we've tried out every move. Pretty much what I expected them to be like, and now we're just gonna finish this off. There we go. Nice and simple. Now I don't know how long I plan on streaming today. I think since it's a pre-alpha, it's probably not gonna be that long anyway. Let's see. As the slime dissolves into the ground, Noel breathes a sigh of relief. Her number one priority is to get out of this dangerous forest with weird creatures. Who is it? A shriek echoes through the tall trees. Who is it? Who are we gonna find? Are we gonna find Flair? I know... I don't actually quite remember which characters are in the game right now. I know that Marine is in it. Noel rushes toward the source of the scream. Pushing past the foliage, Noel finds herself in an open field. In front of her, a group of slimes is surrounding two very familiar figures. Okay, who is it? It is Marine! And Rushia. Okay. Okay, I approve. I approve of these team members. You can always use a cutting board. One of the slimes breaks off from the group and lunges toward Rushia. Without missing a beat, Noel rushes toward the slime with her shield in front of her. She slams herself onto the slime, putting her full body weight onto her attack. The slime is sent flying away. And it's Terrence. Hi, welcome to the stream. And yes, anime indeed, but not just anime. It's Hololive. It's VTubers. Yeah, I'm curious to see how many characters we'll find here and how many will be added to our party. I'm also thinking about if I'm going to be, you know, since this is a pre-alpha, I'm wondering if I should just, once I'm done playing through it, if I should... Why can't I phrase that question correctly? I'm wondering if I should be playing this game when it gets updates as well. Just, you know, follow along with the development of the game and just checking it out every now and then. I'd certainly be interested in doing that. Alright. Let's see. Rita nods meekly as she steadies herself and turns her attention toward the remaining slimes. Also, once again, I apologize for the text slightly being cut off. If it ever gets to the point where they talk for a longer period of time, then I'm probably gonna move my face cam a bit. Seems like it's the smarter option right now. Alright, let's check out what our new team can do. Some characters have resources unique to themselves. They gain resources differently, and some skills require resources to use. Alright, Marine, what can you do? Doubloons. Next attack will... Okay. An offshore ship fires a cannon, dealing 55 damage to 2 enemies. Drops an anchor. Let's go for the doubloons. Alright, now Rushia can heal. That's always important to have. Summoning. Alright, that's a decent damage dealer. And damage to an enemy. and can push the enemy back. Okay, let's... Okay. And she needs rage, apparently. How does she get rage? I'm not sure. Okay, let's do the summoning on the first slime. Oh, she doesn't have the range. Oh no, she can... Oh, I have to attack from the back. Okay, summoning attacks from the back, apparently. Okay, these slimes are definitely a bit stronger. Okay. Marine is taking a lot of damage right now. No. Buffs allies, as in all allies. In that case, let's do it. Let's get the buffs. And you are now going to attack... There we go. 2 enemies. And we're gonna attack those 2. And if I now just use this attack again, I should be able to kill the back slime. So 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, next is Null again. You're going to... Applies fatigue. You know, if I can fatigue that guy, that might actually be... That might actually help out a bit. Okay, let's try. And you can... I want to see the anchor. What's that move like? All right. I don't know what else I should have expected here. And a chance to push enemies back. You know, I just really want to kill this slime. And it did get pushed back. Okay. Now then, I do believe I should probably heal up. Right? Oh no, that's only a self-heal. So I have no one who can heal Marine right now, right? Well, that's bad. But... I mean, if she can taunt enemies, that's also gonna be helpful. In that case, I don't really need to worry about healing. Now, I don't know if doubloons carry over from battle to battle, so I am not gonna use this move just to check. And you're gonna buff up again for the next turn. Because I really just wanna know whether or not they carry over. What's this? That's a powerful move. But again, I'm not gonna use that move because I want to know if there are effects that carry over. And if I can carry some stuff over, that's gonna be very useful. Alright, and now I just attack pretty much. And now Marine can finish it off. Boom. Okay, we have the Horny Pirate, we have the Cutting Board, and we have... Well... We have our knight. As the dust settles, the trio gathers themselves. This has been a very weird day. Again, I'm not gonna voice act these characters, because I just can't. So, again, I'm very impressed with the art style, by the way. Just have to say this. Again, the top line is probably still kind of readable, but once characters have dialogue that actually enters the second line, I'm gonna start moving my webcam. Yeah. So I am gonna keep going like this for a while. And they do actually have different sprites. I don't think I've noticed that before. I'm very interested right now, because from what I know, I believe the original creator or creators have said they plan to add in every Hololive member from Gen 1 all the way through to Gen 4. And whether or not they add in any different ones, like from other branches or even Gen 5, they're not sure yet. Which is alright, I guess. Though I have to say that I definitely would would love to see like the members of Hololive EN at some point, if they ever do decide to add in branches. Would be amazing, but maybe that's just my opinion. Before any of them could say a word, a huge explosion echoes through the forest, sending birds flying away. Again, pre-alpha version, so understandable that there are some grammatical errors in here. Because as far as what I've read, this is mainly just a proof of concept right now. The trio jump back in shock. Also, I'm kind of curious how many team members you can have. There has to be a limit, right? Roshanot's in agreement. Another explosion can be heard. This time, a recognizable laugh followed it. They even have a sound effect for the Pekora laugh. Okay. Now, I know it doesn't say her name, but we all know that's Pekora, right? Yeah, they know too. Alright. That sounds very much like she's in danger. I completely agree. Laughing is a sign of danger. No. We should check that out. Let's see. The trio arrived in a small clearing in the front of a cave. In front of the cave stood a petite bunny girl. I still can't get over the sound effect. Wielding her rocket launcher, Pekora fires multiple carrot-shaped missiles at a group of slimes. Right, because why would... Of course, rocket launcher, the best weapon. No, she's definitely not okay. Oh, and Flare. Flare's here. So I had a feeling Flare would be in here, but don't quite remember. I don't quite remember the list. Now, I don't think all the characters, of course not all characters that have been announced are probably in here yet. I mean, you've seen the title screen. I'm not sure if Hachama is in here. But she's definitely on the title screen and is gonna be in here eventually, so... By the way, of all the characters on the title screen, I just chose Hachama to mention out of all of them. I could have mentioned Fubuki, but no. Leave it to me to mention one of the absolute weirdest ones in Hololive. And we're gonna get attacked again, right? Unbeknownst to the group, they have become surrounded by more slimes. Some of them looking slightly more different than the others. Alright, so now we have probably a full team. I'm guessing that we're gonna have a group of 4 at any given time. Use their turns to move to a more favorable position. Some characters gain benefits in certain positions. Huh. Okay. So, where do I... There. Offensive skills... 20% chance of dodging incoming attacks. Whenever she dodges an attack, she moves back 1 space. Higher chance of dodging attacks at the back. Alright, she's in a good position. +2... Oh, there we go. There's how I gain rage. +2 rage when she's attacked. +4 rage when she's not attacked. And it doesn't seem like stuff carries over, okay. Attacks have 15% chance of dealing critical damage. Every time Marine deals damage, she gains doubloons equal to the damage dealt. Each doubloon increases her critical a critical damage. Oh, that's gonna be useful. So I'm probably not gonna fire off my doubloons until until the very last turn. When all attacks an enemy, she has 20% chance of stunning it. Okay. So what attacks do you have? 180% damage to 2 enemies. 30% chance of backfiring. Okay, that's not good. I'm gonna try it out anyway. Forage Pekora, forages for 2 carrots. But she automatically does it when near the front. Interesting. But in the back her dodge chances are better, right? Yeah, so I think the back is better for her, in my opinion, because I don't know what that does. Pekora lobs a carrot. As damage, okay. Pekora taunts an enemy and gains extra chance. Okay, we're gonna go for the big cannon right now. And that hit. Okay, that really does deal a lot of damage. And another multi-hit move and the basic slime is gonna be dead right now, right? Yep. That's what I expected. And now we just need a nice little shriek. And that did it. Okay, this fight was actually easy. They didn't get a single attack off. Oh, but multiple turns. Okay, okay, I see. You know, I might be stupid, but yeah, we're... Hang on. To an enemy. Or do I want carrot toss? Oh. But I need carrots for that, okay. And she has probably 1 to start off. Number of targets. Oh, that's what... Okay, so maybe she is better at the front. In that case... Maybe she's better suited for the front. Okay. Marine, you can do this for now. And... yeah, sure, let's flip a desk. 200% damage. Nice. Okay, Rusha is definitely gonna be very useful. And she dodged and went back. What do I do with you? You know what? There we go. Make enemies more likely to attack her. And you can... You know what? Get some more carrots. Sure. Actually, no. Once again, I want you to go to the front now that she's taunting the enemies. That's actually gonna be very useful. Now she fires all of her doubloons. I'm curious, I want to try this out. Do I get doubloons for this attack? That's what I'm curious about. I don't. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We're... Right, I can't attack from the back because they're not far enough away. Opponent's turn? Yes. No, just straight up attack, I guess. Seems good enough. Alright, let's check out this cave. The group enters the cave cautiously. Okay, again, just kind of curious as to what... I mean, sure, I'm pretty sure that the person the person or people who made this game know a lot about um the people at about the people at Hololive, that they are fans who actually watch them a lot. So I'm sure that I am very hopeful to see how well they can get these characters across in the game over time. Okay. No stops in her tracks. Something feels odd. Is it Flare? It's gonna be Flare. Suddenly... No, it's more enemies. Suddenly a large group of slimes appeared from the darkness and attacked the group. So, fight in the cave. And action. Let's just immediately get more carrots. Failed. Huh, well that's not nice. I'm gonna start off by doing this, because I really want my crits to be powerful. Let's attack straight like this. That's a more powerful move, definitely, so... Marine gets damaged. Which is fine. Marine gets damaged again, okay. And Pekora gets damaged. Okay, again, Wait, which one is Taunt? This one is Taunt. Now I know I'm not actually healing right now, but I want the Taunt going here. Okay. Let's try. It worked. That does so much damage. Do 55 damage, yeah. To 2 enemies. Hopefully the back one should die. Yes. And... let's kill the other powerful enemy. Nice! Now this one shouldn't pose any threat. I'm curious if are there any indicators to see the buffs? The Balloon, Rage... Oh yeah, okay, they have indicators. So I wanna see if these indicators carry over. Carrot Toss, haven't done that. If my buffs carry over to the next turn. And buffs carry over, okay. I mean, this move hasn't failed me yet, so let's try again. Alright, I'm getting incredibly lucky right now, aren't I? Now, I probably won't be able to take down these, but I should be able to take down both of these right now. There we go. Right? Yes. And you can attack straight from the back. Okay. This is working out quite nicely so far. One thing I would like to see, however, is like for battles that have multiple turns, I mean, multiple waves of enemies, I would like to see some sort of indicator that shows off how many waves these battles have. Because otherwise I never know if I should be using all my... For example, for Marine, should I be using the money shot and fire off all my doubloons right now, or is there another wave coming after this? That's information I would like to know. Now I know the devs are probably not watching this. I'm gonna be honest here. I know that's probably not gonna be the case, but still. I'm gonna say it anyway, just on the off chance. Now I really can't do much here. The buffs are still here, so instead I'm gonna... Yeah, I can't do any attacks, so I'm just gonna taunt. And you can do the carrot toss. And now I should be able to finish him off very easy. Hang on, no, that doesn't reach back there. The only move she has that reaches back is... well, that's kind of bad. Well, I'm gonna use it anyway. I'm gonna hope this is the final wave of this battle. Nope, there's more. See, that's what I mean. I would have loved to know this. Okay, in that case, you get more carrots. You prepare... Actually, I hope that this looks like some sort of boss. So, yeah, let's just focus on attacking. Let's focus on attacking right now. Can't do that. In that case, just shriek at the boss. Or mini-boss, actually. That actually does quite a bit of damage. Okay. So here's the deal. The defense buffs are still present. Alright, not for all of them. Pekora doesn't have it anymore. But the taunt seems to not be working as I would have liked to. So I just need to go for an all-out attack now. Don't backfire now. Okay, looking good. And straight for the money shot. Come on. Okay, at least one of them is down, and Rusia's shriek should hopefully finish it off. It did finish it off. Alright. As the monstrously large slime dissolves away, it reveals a figure that it has, or probably should have been that it had ingested. A half-elf girl laid unconsciously on the ground. The group immediately recognizes her. And there she is. Now if I want her on the party, I probably have to switch someone out, right? I guess. I think. I don't know. Flare slowly opens her eyes. Her head hurts from the ordeal. I'm actually kind of curious. Do you guys think that any Hololive members would eventually end up checking out this game? I'd be curious to see. I'd be very curious to see them checking it out. Then again, I'm not sure if the game is available in Japanese. And if it's not available in Japanese, then I don't think it's very likely that they would check it out. But one can dream, right? Flare looks around. She sees the rest of the gang. Yeah, it's an isekai. I'm really curious because I really don't remember the list. I'm really curious to see who else is in this pre-alpha. Goblins? Alright, we're gonna be facing goblins. Something other than slimes. Hooray. Not long after Flare finishes her sentence, a group of goblins jumped out from behind the rocks. A couple of them lunge towards the group. Another small correction. Retreating. During their turn, characters can retreat and swap places with another character in the reserve party. Reserve party can hold up to 4 members. Okay, so I can actually have up to 8 members total. Who would I like to retreat? I mean, Pekora can deal some massive damage with Pekko Cannon. Actually, hang on, the Pekko Cannon 3 is... Is this a reference to the cannon, TNT cannons she built in Minecraft to attack a pillager outpost? I think so. I'm not sure. Help. But I think I should probably keep CodeErr in just for her high damage output. It still hasn't failed. You see that damage output? Marine is definitely gonna be very powerful. Now Noel hasn't really done much recently. Her taunts don't seem to be working as I would hope them to, so that's probably who I'm gonna switch out. This one should die. Yes. So you retreat. Oh, I see. So I was kind of hoping there would be, you know, I mean, Pekora has her little heart here, but the others apparently don't. I hope that gets fixed at some point. So let's see. Natural heat. Whenever flare damages an enemy, she sets them ablaze for 3 turns, dealing 40% damage each tick. Flare gains a different set of skills based on her positioning. Okay. That's interesting. So she seems like a very versatile character. Alright, we need more carrots, so let's go. Not quite what I wanted. And you, once again, attack both of these. Not too much damage, but I am still hoping for crits eventually. And you can... I can already use the table, so let's use our table. And knock down this guy. Okay, what can you do? Cleansing Flames heals an ally and gives them regeneration. Okay. Next time Flare are to be attacked, Suba would protect. Okay. So that's basically a protect. Fiery Spirit. Flare empowers an ally, giving them... Okay. That could be very powerful. If I combine that with Marine and hope for crits, that could be very powerful. And Rush. And she moves forward 1 space, so I can move her forward for free. And maybe see what sort of other skills she has. Because it said that that her skills vary depending on her positioning. And now I'm curious. So you keep looking for carrots. Marine, you can power up for your next move, which will hopefully carry over into the next wave. And you just shriek. There we go. Another wave. Yes. Don't fail me. It never fails. Okay, now... This should do decent damage. Yeah, somewhat decent, I guess. So far, health is really not too much of a problem. Should I just heal her? I mean, sure, I've never seen her do that before. So let's heal a bit, just to see the move animation. Okay, now, have they changed? No, it seems like it's still the same. Okay, in that case, let's just power up Marine. And then I'm gonna hopefully be able to deal with these guys. You can maybe take down this one. Okay. Marine, you can hopefully take down one of these two. Alright. Flipping the table is really unnecessary right now. Let's take down this guy. Leaving just the bullhogger. And I think for him I'm gonna move forward again. Okay, that didn't... No, it did kill. Because of the fire, probably. The fire killed it. And, of course, Marine is already getting exhausted. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that Marine would get exhausted first out of everyone? Pulls out a carrot from her pockets and tosses it into the air. The carrot explodes and a bright light emits from the carrot. The girls manage to find an opening and escape to a quieter section of the cave. Can't you get out of the cave? Marine is completely out of breath. Who would have guessed? The group looks around for a hint of an exit. The tunnels are winding and confusing. Bakura starts walking in a random direction. Seems fair enough. I mean, if you don't know where to go. Personally, if I don't... speaking of, you know, confusing passageways, if it's like a maze, you should always just, like, try to follow one wall. Like, always follow the right wall and just see where it takes you. That's a very nice trick to making sure you don't get lost. The girls follow along. However, they soon find themselves at a dead end. A small glimmer of light caught Noel's eye. The group approaches the source and finds a strange-looking door. Bakura tries to use the door, but it doesn't seem like it's working. So I'm guessing there's some sort of end game, going back into the cave and going to the door. Maybe. All the ruckus the girls were making attracted a group of goblins. One of the goblins lets out a cry and charges towards the girls. Just one? Alright, or multiple. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I can see how that guy would look strong. So I should be able to hit all three of them with a powerful move, and it still hasn't backfired. How powerful is he? Oh, he can do summonings. Well, that's interesting. Marine, I'm gonna need you to prepare. Okay, now these guys are dealing a bit more damage. We should really keep attacking the strong guy in the back. But that guy shook it. Oh, I have new abilities now. Inferno. Flare deals 80% damage to all enemies and sets all enemies ablaze. That's actually pretty powerful. Skill shift move to flank. This skill changes to Fiery Spirit. And this was Cleansing Flames. So in the back 2 she's support and in the front 2 she's offense, I guess. Flare also firecracker an enemy, setting the enemy ablaze and moves back 1 square. Yes, so having her being more in the middle is better because that way I can always alternate between what moveset I currently need. And that's the same. Okay. Then let's go for the power here. Attack all enemies and try to set them ablaze. And you, please look for more carrots, we're gonna need them. We're gonna need those carrots. Now Marine, I hope that you can take down these two, or at least one of them. Okay, one of them. Sure. Okay, now I can fire a very powerful attack at the guy in the back. At the shaman. But he sure has a lot of health. Again, let's attack everyone. This should kill the guy in front. Yep. And that one is dead. And the summon is dead. So now we're just dealing with this one guy. In that case, let's keep going all out. Oh, so when it backfires, it deals damage to her, but still does the actual damage. Okay. In that case, I probably have failed a lot more than I expected, than I initially thought. You prepare again, because the others will probably be able to take this guy down now. Just fan that in his face. Then this move is a little bit more powerful, so let's use that one. And he's still alive, okay. But he shouldn't survive this attack. There we go. Made it. And no second wave. And that's the end already. Non-commercial product. Yeah. Well, I expected it to be rather short. And I'm gonna be honest here. I wasn't planning to stream too long today either. Because I've had some slight headaches as today. And figured that if I do end up streaming, I wouldn't stream for long. But I decided I should at the very least do a short stream. So I decided to look up if I had any short games that I would like to play. And then this pre-alpha caught my eye a while ago. So I figured I might as well, if I'm gonna do a short stream anyway, might as well stream this. And I have to say, it was very enjoyable. Some slight grammatical errors, but again, pre-alpha. But yeah, I guess they could really do some stuff with this. Now, personally, no, but this is probably just my personal preference, I would enjoy to see a level up system in the future as well. Just because I feel like I don't know, maybe it's because I enjoy grinding a bit too much. But it certainly would help to keep it balanced in the long run, just to have some sort of leveling system and not have to face... because if you don't have a leveling system, you either have to... Either the game gets stale because every battle pretty much has the same difficulty, or you're gonna have to end up replacing members no matter what, because your old members aren't powerful enough. So yeah, leveling system definitely something I would like seeing, and as I've said before, some sort of system so you can see how many waves of enemies any given battle has. Because otherwise, it's just hard to guess, like, is there another wave coming, or should I use all my strong attacks now? So that's definitely something that would be interesting. Other than that, I have to say I really enjoyed this for what it is, because it's so short. But definitely everything about it. I like the art style, the basic fighting mechanics. I feel like this could turn out very great depending on how much focus it's gonna get in development. I do hope that the developer doesn't just abandon it. I do hope that it's actually gonna turn into a full game at some point. But yeah, there's really not much more for me to say right now. So I'm just gonna end the stream here. And thank everyone for watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time then. Bye!